Hello, everyone. So glad that you guys are joining us. My name is Katie, and you are watching our weekly update from Indy with Kids, where we take you through our calendar and pick out the 7 best things to do in Indy this weekend. So you can find all of this on indywithkids.com. And I've also linked each item that I'm going to talk about today in the post above. So when we're done, you can click through and find information for everything that we've talked about here. But I will give you some details about some of the things that you can do this weekend. If you're joining us live, I'd love to hear from you in the chat. So just let me know who you are, what side of town you live on, so that we can start kind of tailoring this to where most of our readers are that are tuning in for this. Shout out to Stephanie for curating this for us this week. She goes through the calendar, and that girl knows the calendar well because she's the one that puts it together on indywithkids.com. And every week she's got her eye on the best things for your family to do. And this week she and her family have escaped. I'm looking outside. We still have snow in our yard. They have escaped to sunny Florida. So we're all jealous, but so thankful that she put this together for us. So first up, the first one I wanted to tell you about is the Doc McStuffins exhibit, or Doc McStuffins, the exhibit at the Children's Museum of Indianapolis is open tomorrow to the public. So today is a member preview. If you're a member, you guys can head over there and check it out. We saw it last night. And so if you want a little sneak peek, you can check on our Facebook page. And we provided a little tour of everything that you guys can do there. And one thing that I will say after seeing it last night is it's a lot like the exhibit in 2016. And some of you did not see that. But the good news about that meaning is that all of the hands-on and like little toys and things that kids love to play with, like the dolls and all the medical equipment and toys, they're back. So it's circa 2016, meaning pre-COVID. So everything is kind of back. And it's the first time that I've seen that at a lot of these exhibits where all those really fun things that our kids love to do at the museums are back for your kids to do. There's Stephanie tuning in from Florida. I hope you heard your shout out, Stephanie. So lots of fun things to do there. And you can find more information about that in the link that I shared above, as well as on indywithkids.com. Check out our tour. Member preview is today, opens to the public tomorrow, and it's here through May 15th. So you don't have to hurry to go there, but that's the information for you. All right, next up is the Suburban Indie Home and Outdoor Living Show. You guys are going to hear from me twice today because right after I'm done here, I'm going to head out to Westfield, which is probably a 30-minute drive for me from where I live in Indianapolis. And this is the Suburban Indie Home and Outdoor Living Show. So not a bad drive at all, no matter where you live in the city. But the best part is there's like no problem with parking. You don't pay for parking. Kids 12 and under get in free. And adults, you get to go walk around and be inspired, seeing a lot of really cool outdoor areas for your family to kind of implement in your own home. You can speak to the experts. You can bring your own dreams, is what they say. Bring your dreams, meet with the experts, be inspired. Maybe you have no idea what you want your yard to look like. You just know like, hey, I want it updated. I want to see what's cool. They have like fountains and fires and all kinds of things. And I know every time I leave there, I'm more inspired. But the other thing that you need to know as a parent or a caregiver of children, let's say you have your grandkids on Sunday or you're taking care of your sister's kids or whatever, it is Kids Day on Sunday, which just means, simply put, you get to go walk around and see all the cool things to do, and your whole family gets to be entertained. They have princesses, they have superheroes, they have a science show, they have a magician there that's performing. So lots and lots of cool things. And that is all included with your admission. And I've already mentioned that admission is free for kids 12 and under throughout the weekend. You guys can get tickets online through the Suburban Indie website. You can follow our link to get there. Or if you want to go and you're interested in getting a pair of 2 free tickets, I want you to instant message me right now on the Indie with Kids page. Just send me a message, go to where it says send a message, and ask me for 2 free tickets, and I will send those to you as long as you promise to use them or pass them on to a friend. So I've got 2 free tickets for a lot of you. So please definitely send me a message and I will give those out until they run out. Okay. I'm also going to mention that in our Facebook Live today. So if you want those, ask me for them and they're yours. Next up, let's see what the next event is that we have on here. Oh, yes. Okay. There is a Black History Month. I got really excited. I kicked a toy. A Black History Month exhibit at the Global Village Welcoming Center. If you guys have not been watching what's going on in this area over on Lafayette Road, that's kind of my neighborhood area. You guys, this is going to be such a cool up and coming area. But go check out the Global Village Welcoming Center. They have from the Indianapolis Historical Society, one of the traveling exhibits. And you guys are going to be immersed into some things in our city that have happened that will just really kind of give you a look inside to some of the heroes and awesome Black creators and business people and sports figures and everyone who comes from our city so we can learn about Black history here in our city. And if you're looking for other opportunities to learn about Black history in our city, you really, really need to go check out the walking and talking tours from Through Two Eyes, okay? Samson is awesome. He does a great job. And that's another opportunity that you need to check out and do it anytime. Don't just do it during Black History Month. In fact, summer is a great time to do those tours. Jenny says, don't forget about the Curiosity opening night, which is tonight, or the Saturday matinee, which is perfect for the family. Yes, Jenny, will you drop a link for us in the comments? This is through our friends at On Point Ballet up in Noblesville. They put on these fabulous high-end shows that they work on so hard. The costumes are beautiful. The lighting is beautiful. The scenery is beautiful. And the dancing, okay? That's where it's all at. The performances. You have got to check those out. Jenny's going to drop a link, show you where to get tickets, and definitely add that one to your calendar. Next up is the train show at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. We have not been to this one, but we are headed there tomorrow. So you'll see my family there. My son loves trains. He actually collects trains, like the ones that go on tracks, not just the wooden ones. We have those, but we have advanced to some of these collector trains. And this is the show for you if you're interested in looking at those. And they even say if you have trains like that, you can bring them and test them on their tracks. It looks really cool. Age 11 and under get in free with a paid adult. So we'll check that out and report back. But it definitely was a highlight on our calendar because we know how much a lot of you guys have kids that love trains. Next up, our number 5 top pick is Arts for All at Garfield Park. They have these awesome art programs that you guys can go to. They're free. They're walk-in, so you don't even have to reserve a space or anything. And this is, dependent. They may have to close if there's a COVID exposure or something. So definitely stay tuned to their website before you make the drive. But if you have not been to Garfield Park, definitely one of our top favorite Indy parks. Especially because of these types of programs. But they're going to be in there learning about a graffiti artist, and you guys are going to get to learn about this graffiti artist and then create using oil pastels your own art inspired by his works. So great place to learn, be hands-on, and get to do some really cool stuff. And there's no cost. I love that. Thank you to Indy Parks. Next up are the sensory-friendly hours at Conner Prairie. Our friends at Conner Prairie are opening up early on Sunday morning for kiddos and families who really need access to a more sensory-friendly time. So less sound, fewer people, and just a quieter time for people who need that. So that's from 10 to 12 p.m. Those are the sensory-friendly hours. And admission is free. If you need this service, this is fantastic for you. And they're providing it free. So definitely show up for that. They're going to have the grounds open. And then at noon, they'll open with their standard pricing. And everyone who is already there can stay if they wish, or go ahead and go on your way after those 2 hours. So thank you to Conner Prairie for offering those. And anytime this week, you can celebrate Valentine's Day at home. I've given you a link in the post above to share a bunch of our ideas of how you can celebrate Valentine's Day at home. We also have a lot of inspiration for if you're going out. One of the ideas in our Valentine's Day at home is to dress up and have a fancy dinner at home. You don't have to be going out to dress up. So you can make it special no matter what you're having. And something that our family has participated in the past that's really fun, let me tell you, is the White Castle Valentine's Day dinner, where you can call and make a reservation and you get a table. Well, last year, because of COVID, they offered kind of like a drive up service. So you stayed in your car. And then this year they're doing it different again. They're still not having you come back into the restaurant and have the tablecloths and the candles like they have in the past. They're offering this meal called the Love Cube, where you get this like really cool box with I love the name Love Cube. You get this box with a variety of items in there to take home and eat at home and enjoy your White Castle. So get dressed up, get your Love Cube, and have your own candlelit dinner, or support any number of the restaurants that are near you in your neighborhood. I know there's a lot of really fun things going on out there for Valentine's Day. I've seen some really cool specials. I know a bunch of you guys snagged the Valentine's Day type stuff at Melting Pot because we couldn't even get in for like the kids eat free and things like that. So go you. But that's what I have for you this weekend of things to do in Indy with kids. If you have any other suggestions, please drop them in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you're interested in those Suburban Indie home show and outdoor living tickets, please send me a private message on the Indy with Kids Facebook page. And until we run out, I will give you guys pairs of tickets, and your kids age 12 and under get in free. Don't forget about Family Day. And I'll see you guys out there later if you want a little preview of that. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend.